Welcome to my review. This is the 2019 Chevy Silverado 2500HD work truck. I'll walk you through it, kind of show you what I have. I had the cab and the ladder rack. We'll take a walk up to the engine bay. You see we go up here to the front. Has a nice little chrome package with it. Has the HD projection headlights, super bright. It also has the easy hood. It's super light, but it also has like the springs on it to hold it up. You don't need the little rod. I also have room for a second battery in here. I'm gonna show you that in a second, but you can see here it's a 2019 6.0 liter. It is gasoline and ethanol, V8. It is a Vortec. It'll definitely pack a punch when you need it to. Right here's a spare battery tray I was telling you about. This will come into play later in the video. But as you can look back here, have some pretty beastie wires going here to the battery. Have a secondary wire here for the diesel gas tank in the back to run the pump. So I'll show you guys that setup. So this is the HD version, so it definitely has the balls on it. But right here is the only flaw that I see with it. Don't have no protection for this intercooler here in the front. I don't know if it's a transcooler or what, but I'm looking around to see if I can put some kind of mesh in there to protect it, because you can already see some rock dings in it. Still got the stock wheels and tires on it. So they're pretty small in my opinion. I think they're 16s. A truck this big should have at least 20s, in my opinion. But we'll take a look here to the back. It has pretty good room here after I move up my front seat to where I normally sit at. You see that's pretty good leg room there. Have my mask, my flags. Got all this rubber floor matting. Super essential for a work truck, in my opinion. Like, got the jack under there, got everything you need, but when you blow out the flooring with the blower, that's all you need. You see here it's got power windows. I have all the windows tinted, prescription tint. I'll get to that later. But as you can see here, I also have the tow package. I have a pretty beastie tow hitch. I don't have it on right now, but I have the anti-theft piece, and it also has an adapter on it. Here's the trailer brake and lights hookups. You can see here it's pretty clean for a work truck. But here you see I have a rubber floor throughout the whole thing. Makes super easy for clean. I also have a center console here. We'll pull everything out. That's pretty good storage inside. You could put wallet, whatever you need in the center there, your personal stuff. It also folds up into a full bench seat in the front. Super nice, super nice. All your stuff stays put. Has pretty good latch system on it. Has those 3 little trays up there for your little important stuff, so you don't have to keep opening up your console there. 3 cup holders there, 2 cup holders in each door. I added that little tray down there in the bottom. You can see here we also have dual glove boxes. And the top one up top, it locks, so it would be for more your personal stuff that you don't want people to be getting into. And then the bottom one would be for more of a community glove box, you know. If you have workers with you, you can put their personal stuff in there. And it's got manual seats, super easy though to work. I can pretty much adjust them with one finger, even when sitting on it. And it's got the luxuries of a nice one. It's got power locks, power windows. It don't have power mirrors, but they do fold in and they do pull out. And I'm going to show you that real quick here. It's a very nice option. You can also see here, I have a push of a button, child locks, and window locks. It actually locks all the windows except for mine. And again, we got 2 cup holders on my side. 4-wheel drive. You got 4-wheel low, 2-wheel, and 4-wheel high. It's supposed to be an ashtray, but it's another storage spot. You have another 12-volt adapter there. I have this plugged up to another 12-volt adapter, which gives me more charging spaces. You have the USB plugged in there. It's a pretty good little thing here. You also have a C adapter. It's all fast charging. And it goes back to a 3-way output. Here you'll see 2 USBs and an auxiliary input. We have 2 USB ports and an auxiliary input. I wouldn't advise charging off this, but it does. But it goes to your Android Auto and your Apple Auto. Basically mirrors your apps that will work up onto the screen. And it's pretty convenient. Got room for sunglasses or your glasses up there, safety glasses. It also has a hookup for a one of them yellow flashlights that you see on top of work trucks, pre-wired. You have your basic controls. You have your traction control. You have your back bed lights, and it's already pre-wired too. But like the back brake light above the bed will come on and illuminate the bed. It also has hookups for installing LEDs in the back. Pretty convenient. Got traction control and stability track. You can shut them off to about 25 miles per hour. As you see here, we got the basics of the basics. It's kind of disappointed that it don't have like the full display that the other packages come with. You know what I mean? That could be something don't cost much. But yeah, they don't give you much of anything. The OnStar, and you see the projection app there. That basically just projects my Android screen to my screen there. Yeah, I guess really the only thing I need is the date, the time, the temperature. But hooking my phone up to it, I can get the GPS to pull up there, Google Maps, Waze, whatever I use. Pretty convenient. Plus hands-free calling. Gotta have that. Got OnStar there. They give you turn-by-turn directions that'll pop up on your display unit there. I used it once just to check it out. Pretty neat. Got your basic gauges up there. Got a battery gauge, your RPMs. You got your temperature gauge, your gas gauge, and you have your oil temp, and of course your mile per hour. You see with this knob here, it's like old school. You twist it, gives you your trip. Bought the truck. I had 50 miles on it when I picked it up, and that was to go get the camper top put on the back. I'm at 7,000 plus now. Anyway, you can go through these different options up there by twisting that. Got your fuel range. You got your average fuel economy. It's usually at 12. I'm hauling up like 3,000 payload in the back. Tire pressure. Just got the oil changed. Transmission fluid, temperature. And that's your trailer brake, your gain output, engine hours. And that's why I like to keep it on, as a speedometer. Because when I'm using cruise control, you can see it. And right here is your trailer gain for your brake. You can add it and just use 3. Let's say if you're going to use 3.5, you use 3.5 the whole time. Or you slide that right there, and as you're going down the hill, apply as much trailer brakes as you need to. A little slip below it is to put your IDs and stuff in too. It's pretty cool. Got your basic headlights, parking lights, driving lights. You got your dimmer switch for your controls. You got your basic windshield wipers, turn signals, sprayer. Basic cruise control. It's the only thing really on the steering wheel. You do have a tow mode and a haul mode there, and that just gives you a lower gear in your transmission, higher RPMs. You can switch down into the low mode there and manual shift. I've tried it a few times, but it kind of shifts hard in my opinion. You got the faux leather, pleather, whatever you want to call them. They suck. I got some seat covers I want to put on because they stick to your back and like will rip your skin off when you're working. Got your basic heat controls, air conditioner controls, defrosters, stuff like that. Super basic. Passenger side mirror. Got your old shit handles, what I call them. I even have one on the driver's side. That's very rare. Normally don't see that. And this is to my trailer. Camper top on the back here. I have a nice little lock system, security system on it. In the mix of getting a new one. But I have over 3,000 pounds worth of screws and nails in here. And that's not including, yeah, my whole payload shifted. all my tools and nail guns fell everywhere, but those boxes right there weigh a lot, believe it or not. Go to Lowe's and pick you up a 16 gauge box of 2-inch finish nails, and you'll see. Got my printer back here because this is my mobile office. Have my diesel gas tank back here for loading up the machines. Have LED light system back here. But I'll get to the really cool part, in my opinion, about this whole camper setup and why I would choose this beat up one instead of a new one. Which I'm going to be taking these side panels off, one side off, so I can access the gas tank from the outside. And that'll be another video for another day. Kind of a mess back here right now. But I'm going to show you real quick what those 2 wires are for, coming from the front. So back here we have an outlet. It's GFI protected. I have it running to a breaker that is on the side panel right here. I also use channel locks to do this because I took off the handles, because I've seen how easy it is to break into these things firsthand with the handles that come on them. So if you see here, I have a 3,600 watt inverter that is strong enough to power a 12-inch miter saw and an air compressor. And it's also powerful enough if I run just my little welder and charge batteries. So right there's the breaker for the back outlet, which is hooked up to a GFI, so it's good for if it's raining, extra protection. Here's my Sentry FC90 welder. It'll run it, no problems. But that ends my review. This is for the 2019 Chevy Silverado, baby. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you like to see. I mean, if there's something that you want to see different on this, then just like, comment, and we'll get to it. I appreciate you watching. God bless. Good day.